do you have on?
Let's see what you got. Oh, I probably should have checked if you have other stuff. Do I need any of these diagrams? That one's new. Okay. 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 The lady one? What? Okay, hold on. I have to see this poll. The lady one with 33%, followed by Mermidia, followed by Urson, followed by Sigmar, followed by Ulrich was in last place. Wow, that is genuinely shocking. The wolf god was last, huh? Chat likes its civilized gods, apparently.
So long.
No wonder CA hasn't added Midland yet. Yeah, it's actually chat's fault. Direct relationship there.
Move it.
Where's Gob? Good to see you. I thought I saw an armor smith over here.
Beg your pardon?
Wasn't there an armor smith here earlier? Strange.
Take it easy.
From now on, assume your every move's observed. Any needs, Master? Welcome.
What have you got?
Okay, you don't buy stuff that I actually want to sell. Okay, that's not true. I should probably sell some of these.
So long.
There is an armor merchant here. He just randomly vanished and came back. Talk a little bit about Verena. Yeah, so Verena is the goddess of justice in the Empire. She's the god.
Show me what you haven't.
She's the goddess that upholds the concept of justice and also upholds like the concept of law. So, you know, ensuring that people are obeying the laws, properly observing them, all that jazz. As far as like interesting tidbits about her, hold on. I can actually, let me pull up a little thing for you here in a second. Sure. Okay. Sure, why not? All right. Finally.
So long.
Sure. Let's read about Verena here real quick. All right. The cult of Verena, the goddess of wisdom, who has quite a few little things. So you have wise Verena, the goddess of learning and justice, is the wife of Dark Moor, the god of death, and the mother of Myrmidia and Shalia. She is generally depicted as a tall, classically beautiful woman and usually carries a sword and a set of scales. As the patron of justice, she is concerned with fairness rather than the letter of the law. She opposes tyranny and oppression as much as crime. And of course, she often wears a blindfold as justice. Verena is worshipped throughout the old world, especially in the south. Her devout followers usually include scholars, lawyers, and magistrates, as well as some magisters of the colleges of magic, particularly of the gray and light orders, so light wizards and shadow wizards. The cult of Verena has no rigid hierarchy. It is said that Verena alone heads the cult and no mortal intermediary is needed because the truth is self-evident and requires no interpretation. Templar priests from the Order of Lore Keepers are tasked to preserve knowledge and communicate it to the community. They keep up a voluminous correspondence with each other, exchanging information and news. Priests from the equally influential Order of Scale Bearers are much sought after to act as judges, arbiters, and go-betweens because of their famed impartiality and mastery of the law. The Order of Mysteries is much smaller and less well known. It contains warrior priests who seek lost and forgotten lore wherever it may lie. The last major order is the Knights of the Everlasting Light, Templars famed for their sword skills, sense of fairness, and legendary bad luck. Verena's cultists usually wear plain white robes, symbolic of pure truth and impartiality. The strictures of Verena are never refuse to arbitrate a dispute when asked, always tell the truth without fear or favor, protect knowledge at all costs, combat must be a last resort when all alternative routes are fruitless, and never become a tool of injustice or heresy. There you go. Well, no, so like I said when reading her little tidbit there, she is a goddess who values fairness over the letter of the law. So Verena does not support enacting laws that are cruel, unfair, or unjust. All right. If I've done this correctly... Oh, there's a random question mark here. Let's go do this real quick.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
How's everyone doing, by the way? And the lighting is really weird all of a sudden. How about a new poll with minor gods? Well, calling Talo minor gods definitely not accurate, but yes. So yeah, let's do for the next one. Yeah, let's do those 5. Tal, Verena, Manon, Moore, Ranald. Who is thy favorite, chat? And you will be harshly judged based on your answer, of course. The way it should be. Short letter. My dearest Master Sigvard, I have received your letter and I thus now know that you have a great many doubts regarding the contract I have offered you and that you clearly suffer from gross misconceptions regarding the nature of a mercenary's trade, something which, given as this is a trade you yourself profess to practice, constitutes a highly puzzling paradox. So let me inform you that a mercenary is not paid for asking questions or listing reservations, but for performing a concrete task. This task was described in simple, unambiguous words. You are to capture a siren, alive, and bring her to me. If you will not perform this task, you are of no interest to me. As to why I need the siren or what I intend to do with her, that should not be of any interest of you. If these conditions do not suit you, I'm sure I will find another man who will not refuse my calling. Count de Botton. That dude wants stuff. Oh my god, I'm already too heavy again. How am I too heavy? Oh. It's these saddles. Man, Geralt is just a growing boy. I'm so fat. You can do it. Just go down the cliff. Yeah. Okay. One last trip to Velen. Hopefully. Until we're doing main quest stuff.
This long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Chat! Who's your favorite minor god? Mor, the god of death, Verena, the goddess of justice, or Mor, the god of death and dreams, Verena, the goddess of learning, wisdom, and justice, Shalia, the goddess of mercy and healing, Myrmidia, or no, Myrmidia's not on that list, Tal, the god of nature and the wilds, or who's the last one on the list? Ranald, the god of luck and thieves and gambling. Also trickery.
What are you selling?
Yeah, she has money again. Please, woman, take all these saddles. I don't want them. No. Do I have any duplicate heads? Forktail, Cave Troll, Leshen, Catachan, Wraith, Hidna, Wild Hunt, Archgriffin, Water Hag, Foglet, Night Wraith, Necker. Okay, no, those are all unique.
Need some more.
Hear that. We could craft some greater things to get rid of the little ones that I have. Just to clear up some inventory space. Oh, sorry, Manon. Manon is the god. Yeah, the Manon, god of the oceans, god of the sea, all that cool shit. Okay, we don't want to make any lessers. We're just combining the ones we already have. Just lower our overall weight. I wish you could craft a lot of these at once. What? That was weird. All right. I got the runestones. Okay, this is having no impact on my weight, so I feel like those don't actually weigh enough to matter. What is making me so goddamn heavy? Is it all the bolts? It looks like these things are pretty heavy, actually. Maybe we should go down to like 5 of each of these. 100. Here's silver. You just sell all that. Okay, we're under 100, so that's better.
Take care now.
I can sort by weight? Oh, fuck.
Good of you to come.
What do you say?
Ah.
Hunt down those lizard trinkets.
These are all pretty...
Peasant! Peasant!
Yeah, whatever. We're light enough now. We're light enough now.
Take care now.
We're under 100, which is nice. All right. Don't forget to go vote in the minor human god poll. Let us know your thoughts. Let us see, peer into your mind. Okay, so we've done all of these except these two. So all we have left are the Northern Isles.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma,
Hawk, how you doing?
man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young
The heads
woman.
can go in your personal chest. Oh, that would be a good place to put them, wouldn't it? I keep forgetting we have that. We need more votes. Get out. Okay, so here's the vote.
Uh-oh.
Just woke from a longer than expected nap. Those are always fun. All right, chat. Real quick, I am gonna switch this over to the Be Right Back screen, because I have got to. It's so stupid looking. I've got to feed Chloe dinner real quick. It's just gonna take a minute, so I'm gonna go feed her, and y'all just hang out. Enjoy some. All right. Sadie is eating dinner. Who won the poll? Luck and Death? Oh, really? Randall tied with more? Fair, fair. Let's do a minor Chaos God poll. Let's see who chat likes the most between the Great Horned Rat, Hashit, Zuvacin, who else should we put on there? Look at the meme on General. That's good. Also, I'm gonna do this really quick. Brandon, check Discord when you have a second. Who's Zuvacin? Zuvacin is he's a pretty old minor chaos god. But he is the chaos god of, I can't remember if he's destruction. Let's see, we need 5. So yeah, that's how Gruskop's got it. So let's do Zuvacin, Hashit, the Great Horned Rat. Let's do Malal. Malal, and then who's the last one? It's Necro something. Yeah, destruction. Malice is his more modern name, but most people know him as Malal, so it's fine to do Malal for this. Does anyone in chat remember who the last one is? It starts with an N. It's Ne something, or like Necro something. Nakoho, thank you. Yes, that's it. Nakoho. Good job, serving the Great Horned Rat. So yeah, let's do Nakoho, Zuvacin, the Great Horned Rat, Hashit, and Malal. Vote for your favorite. I'm back, indeed. Can I talk about the differences between Loic and Ranald? Yeah, so Ranald is much more heavily associated with luck and thieves. So he's far more interested in the art of taking money from others, of stealing, through non-violent methods. Ranald does not appreciate. Ranald is understanding of violence, but you are never supposed to kill in Ranald's name. And Ranald also prefers that you don't use violence. But Ranald is very much a god who delights in stealing wealth from others. That is his bread and butter, and what he loves most. Ranald is a god who loves thievery and trickery and lying and deception, all for the sake of gaining something. Bro, you are noisy. Can you please shut up? Stop it. This is a screech-free zone. Loic, on the other hand, Loic is a god of shadows, dancing, storytelling, and he's a trickster god, a god of trickery. But Loic is a far more threatening and violent force than Ranald is. Where Ranald is far more uncomfortable with violence, Loic encourages it, and often encourages his followers to indulge in facing off against far more dangerous opponents and to defeat them through cleverness, but to defeat them and strike them down in the end. Loic, though, also is very innately associated with magic, and particularly the Wind of Shadows. And of course, you know, Loic is an elven god where Ranald is a human god, which is a lot of the other, which does make up a lot of the differences between the two of them. Loic is much more of like, Loic is more of like a trickster god in the sense of like a nightmarish entity that would appear in your nightmares and would communicate something to you through a terrifying dance that would be beautiful, but also like rob you of maybe your senses or your life. And invoking him is something you really wouldn't want to do unless you had no other choice. Whereas Ranald is like a god of the common man. He's a god of those down on their luck or the desperate, or those who are seeking to pull one over on folks that are traditionally